If that cream is in existence, I would like a pot. So, have you got the idea? People buy what things do for them, not what they physically are. Okay? What's a hairbrush? Bit of plastic with some prongs. The benefit is good grooming. So you need to think of every single thing that you offer in your business, including the suppliers amongst you, in terms of what it does for your customers, not what it is. Okay? Bit of homework. Okay. How do you talk about your products? And how do you talk about the price? Do you say, well, this is very good, but it's £72. And then wonder why you never sell any? Or do you say, oh, Jill, this product, it's absolutely fantastic. It's just flying off the shelves. It's £72. It will last you about 6 months. You need a couple of drops of the serum under your night cream. Your skin will be tightened, tautened. You'll notice that you've got a younger, more youthful-looking jawline. It's fabulous. Oh, I won't be able to get my credit card out quick enough. So how do you talk about your product, and how do you talk about the price? And more importantly, how does your team do it? Because if most of you here are salon owners, and I guess most of you are, you have a vested interest in doing this, and you're probably doing a lot of what I've been talking about anyway. But it's your team. And one of the reasons that your team do feel a little bit uncomfortable with this is they don't have the knowledge, and they feel uncomfortable talking about the product and the price. But as I said early on, what sales is all about is finding out what it is that I want and give me the opportunity to buy it. I'm not a particularly clever person, as those of you who know me can attest to. But I earned more money from sales when I was a working therapist and salon owner than ever I did from treatments. Because contrary to what you might think, I am actually very good at listening and finding out what it is that my clients wanted and giving it to them. And making sure they followed the regime that I laid down for them. I said, if you don't do this, it's just like kneeling down outside your house and posting £20 notes down the drain. Would you do that? No, Jill, we wouldn't do that. So why? You must take my advice. You must do this. Yes, Jill. Okay. So, how do you and your team talk about the products and the price? Everything you offer should be seen in terms of benefits to the client. So what you need to do when you go back to your salons is have a look at your treatment brochure, have a look at all the communications that you have with your clients, so that's email, text, website, brochures, leaflets, window stickers, whatever. Are you talking about things in terms of benefit to the client? Or are you talking gobbledygook? Are you talking technical? Are you talking jargon? I don't want to know about the 2 drops of orchid or presbyterian. I don't want to know about that. I want to know that it's revitalizing, stimulating, tightening, firming, youthful looking. Oh, yes. So again, review your communication, all communication methods with existing clients and potential clients. And make sure that everything is seen in terms of what it does for the client. Everything should be viewed through the eyes of your clients. If, when you read it, it's really the sort of conversation you guys would have with each other in your staff room, it's incorrect. Okay. I'm going to put all these up because I'm aware of time. There's lots of different management speaks about models for people buying and sales and stuff. I like this one. The first one starts with unawareness. I can't buy anything from you if I don't know about it. So if you've got a fantastic product gathering dust on the top shelf and you say to the rep the next time she comes in, oh, it's not selling. It's not popular, but you don't tell me about it. How can I buy it? So you have to take me through these stages. So the first stage is taking me from unawareness to awareness. Now that can be product, that can be treatment, that can be your salon offering. This applies to all sorts of things, even though we're talking now about the sales process. So you take me from unawareness to awareness. Then after that is understanding the benefits. Okay? So I think, oh yeah, so it works like that. So you're telling me all about this wonderful anti-cellulite lotion that you've got that's been formulated by the best chemists in the world. There's clinical evidence from the floor up to here that it works. You apply it every night for 6 weeks. At the end of the 7th week, you will have a reduction of 98% of your cellulite. Fabulous. And you talk to me about osmosis and diffusion and the semi-permeable membrane and higher concentrations and lower concentrations and all of this stuff. And I think, fabulous, brilliant. Then you say to me, do you want some? I say, no, thanks. You say, but it's great, it does work. It's normally 200 quid, you can have it for a £5. No, thanks, don't want it, don't have cellulite. So although I've got unawareness as your starting point is actually, what is it that I want? Because you could waste an awful lot of time telling me about a load of products that I'm not in the least bit interested in. And that's when I'll think she's selling to me. So your start point is what I want. That restricts what you need to tell me about. Then you make me aware of it. You talk me through it. You talk me through the benefits. And then we have conviction. And conviction is when you make it relevant to me. It's like when you're buying a car. This is the test drive. Okay, so you can't decide whether you want the Peugeot or you want the Mini. So you go to the Peugeot garage and you sit in it and you go for a drive and you think, oh yes, I like this. And you go buy Sketchless because it's got the big plate glass window so you can see yourself in it. Then you go around again with your sunglasses on to see what you look like. Now I wouldn't do that because I'm a complete person. And then you say, thank you very much. And then you go to the BMW garage and you get in the Mini and you just think, oh, I love it. Oh, yes, and it just feels as though the seat's made for you and everything. So conviction is like the test drive. So how do you get your clients to conviction? If you are acting as what I call a beauty doctor and not as a beautician, hi, I love your shoes, come with me, then it should be enough that you tell me about something and I will buy it. Or it can be that you use the product in with the treatment and I can see and feel the results for myself. And after conviction comes the buying action. So this is a very basic, but although it's basic, there's only 5 up there, it's actually an extremely useful tool. And you can see that I can't buy anything unless I know about it. It's your job to take me through that process, and that process is governed by what you have uncovered about me and what it is that I want. Okay? Okay, successful selling steps. You know, I hate this. 3 steps to successful selling. But everybody does it, so I do it as well. Okay. Knowledge. We always say that knowledge is the empowerer. And that's very, very true. Because when you don't know stuff, whatever that stuff may be, you are naturally reticent about talking about that treatment or that product. And it's almost like a beacon going off. Oh my God, she's going to ask me something, she's going to ask me something. And then you try very, very quickly to divert the conversation. So knowledge makes you feel confident. It also allows you, when you don't know the answer, to feel quite comfortable saying, my God, nobody's ever asked me that. I don't know. I'm very comfortable with what I know. And if anyone asks me something that I don't know, I don't feel in the least bit bad about saying, I'm really sorry, I don't know the answer to that. But when I was younger, I tried all sorts of devious ways to answer a question, make myself look a right pillock.